The Alchemist. It is an international bestseller by Brazilian author Paulo Coelho. This allegorical novel has sold more than 65 million copies in 56 languages, making it one of the best-selling books in history and setting the Guinness World Record for one of the most translated books by a living author. So why should you read it? The book has 3 key lessons to teach you, but to understand them fully, you first need to get the background of the story. The novel follows the journey of Santiago, a shepherd boy based in Andalusia, who while sleeping near a sycamore tree in the sacristy of an abandoned church, has a reoccurring dream, telling him that he will find a hidden treasure if he travels to the Egyptian pyramids. He believes his dream is a prophecy, however he is uncertain and reluctant to leave his comfortable life as a shepherd. Santiago then meets a mysterious old man, claiming to be the king of Salem. He tells Santiago about good and bad omens, and says that it is the shepherd's boy's duty to pursue his personal legend. He then gives Santiago 2 stones, Urim and Thummim, with which he can interpret omens to help guide him on his journey. Santiago sells his flock and purchases a ticket to travel to Tangier in northern Africa. Shortly after he arrives there, a thief steals all Santiago's money. The boy finds work in the shop of a crystal merchant, where Santiago makes improvements to reap considerable financial rewards for the owner. After almost a year of working in the shop, Santiago journeys with the caravan party to cross the Sahara in pursuit of his hidden treasure. During this time in the caravan, Santiago meets an Englishman who wants to learn the secret of alchemy, the ability to turn any metal, primarily lead, into gold, from a famous alchemist who lives at an oasis near the pyramids. Whilst travelling, Santiago begins listening to the desert and discovering the soul of the world. The caravan eventually reaches the oasis, where Santiago meets Fatima and falls head over heels in love with her. He's told that he can't go any further because of tribal warfare preventing them from continuing their journey to the pyramids. Santiago wanders from the oasis into the desert, and seeing 2 hawks fighting in the sky, has a vision of an army entering the oasis. They arm themselves and are well prepared when the oasis is indeed attacked. Soon after, Santiago is confronted by a black-garbed veiled stranger with a sword who sits atop a white steed. It's confirmed to be the Alchemist, who offers to cross the desert with Santiago. Whilst travelling, the Alchemist shares many teachings of wisdom with him. The Alchemist tells Santiago that he needs to travel back to the oasis, and the rest of the trip is Santiago's to make alone, so he can indeed claim his personal legend. Santiago arrives at the Egyptian pyramids and begins to dig ferociously. He finds nothing buried in the ground. Thieves arrive and beat Santiago to rob him of his money. After he tells them of his dream, though, one of the thieves recounts his own dream about a buried treasure in the sacristy of an abandoned church. Returning back to Andalusia, Santiago goes back to the church where he dreamed of the treasure near the pyramids at the start of his story. He digs where he'd slept beneath the sycamore tree, and there it is, Santiago's treasure. There are a few key lessons to be learnt from The Alchemist, many you pick up on the second reading. This is an individual process, but there are some key points to take away. Lesson 1. Have a dream. Above all else, The Alchemist is about the power and importance of following your dreams. Let's be practical, however, because you can't follow a dream unless you actually have one. You must want or desire something, whether it be an object, a place, a person, or something else that you do not currently have. Really visualise it. Is it $1 million in the bank? That new house or car? Once you've fixated on a particular thing, you can want it, dream about it, and you should allow yourself to do exactly that. Do not be afraid to dream. Do not be afraid to think big, and believe that your dream and big thoughts really can come true. Lesson 2. Failing is part of the process. Those who don't fail also don't achieve. The path to achieving a dream is paved with lessons and memories that will stick with you and shape you for the better, no matter what the final outcome is. Because of this, there is no reason to be afraid of failure. The only true failure is not dreaming at all. Lesson 3. Don't give up. Don't ever give up. Towards the end of the book, Santiago is severely tested. He's walking through the desert, losing sight of his goal in the far distance and having to navigate the deadly terrain. He maintains his perseverance by focusing directly on the obstacle in front of him and working out the best way to scale the mountain or go around it, always keeping faith that he will achieve his goal, knowing that if he gets set back 1,000 times but he gets up 1,001, he will eventually achieve his goal. The Alchemist will help change your perception of hardship and give you an understanding of what motivates you. As with all books, it is your chance to have a conversation with the author, this time told through an allegory, so you can really analyse and understand the key points. Thanks so much for watching. Please like and subscribe for more exclusive content. Let me know your thoughts in the comments section below. I wish you well in finding your own personal legend.